The Sun Sign News Daily Horoscopes are for information purposes only. The Sun Sign News Daily Horoscopes are not intended to replace professional medical, psychological, legal, or investment advice. It is the intention of the author of the Sun Sign News that the daily horoscopes be used in conjunction with one's own common sense and, if warranted, the advisement of a professional and licensed physician, psychologist, attorney, or investment advisor. Welcome to another edition of the Sun Sign News. Today's horoscopic reading is for Tuesday, July 18th, 2023, calculated for sunrise Eastern Standard Time and beginning with the sign currently occupied by the sun. Cancer. Phone calls, email, texts, and even snail mail. It's looking like one of those days of heavy communications in the workplace and not all of it pleasant. At least you can count on support from coworkers or employees. It also appears that money could slip through your fingers today if you're not careful, and this influence becomes stronger as the night progresses. Romantic potential looks good throughout the day, and if involved in athletics or competitive sports, you should be able to put in a top-notch performance. Leo. Whether employed or self-employed, today you can expect to receive the recognition and respect that you deserve. Money matters are not looking strong today, and the purchase of something that you've been wanting may have to wait for another day. When it comes to intimate relations, prepare for the world around you to find you irresistible. And lastly, when it comes to athletic pursuits, there should be a noticeable improvement in your speed, endurance, and strength. Virgo. Today at work or in the practice of your profession, the road ahead could be a little bumpy, and workplace friendships or alliances could be at the center of all the drama. Money matters don't appear to be any better, and you should probably keep a tight grip on your wallet or purse. Romance, on the other hand, holds great potential throughout the day, and your partner may have a great idea as to how to deal with career challenges. As the day's stellar influences apply to sports, we're giving your sign's potential performance a rating of above average. Libra. According to the stars, the primary focus for your sign today is on work, the practice of your profession, or if self-employed, your business. These stellar influences can be considered helpful, and efforts made towards advancing your career can be well received. Matters of personal finances continue to show restrictions for your sign and can even be a source of sadness today if you allow yourself to dwell on it all. Romantic matters are looking a little dull for Libra today too, and perhaps due to your partner being overworked or just in a crabby mood due to some disappointment. Finally, when it comes to athletic pursuits, our forecast for your sign's potential performance today is slightly below average. Scorpio. This is one of those days when nearly everything should go your way in career matters. It is also a good time to address legal matters and work your way through government red tape. Money matters look strong for your sign today, and we see no specific pitfalls under these planetary positions. In matters of romance, we see you being very generous with your partner and your partner being very generous with you. By the end of the day, all this mutual generosity could lead to some serious passion. If involved in competitive sports, not only should you put in an amazing performance, but you should also make considerable gains in popularity. Sagittarius. At work or in the practice of your profession, it looks like the day ahead has the potential to be very challenging. But according to the stars, you have what it takes to get through it all, and a trusted coworker or employee can be counted on. We're going to continue to advise your sign to be cautious with all non-essential spending for the time being, and matters of romance seem to lean much more towards serious rather than amorous today. On the upside, your potential in athletic pursuits today is exceptional. Capricorn. At work or in the practice of your profession, there's a good chance that much will be asked of you. There will be scant appreciation for whatever you do, and with group efforts being challenged and little help from coworkers or employees, it looks like you're pretty much on your own throughout it all today. Money matters are looking solid through the day, with the exception of gambling and any sort of investment that can be considered risky. Romance continues to receive a stellar boost, and it's with great confidence that we're forecasting an evening of fulfillment of all desires. In sports and athletic pursuits, well, things are looking pretty average for your sign today. Aquarius. Aggravation is likely the theme for the day in career matters for your sign. Differences of opinion on matters of the fair division of labor, responsibility, and resources is possibly at the root of it all, and there may be a highly emotional coworker or employee with a legitimate grievance. Money matters are looking solid for Aquarius today, and well-considered investments should prove to be fortunate. The stars are also giving the green light to intimate relationships today too, and it appears to be one of those days when the more you give, the more you get back. In athletic pursuits, we're giving your sign's potential for the day a rating of slightly better than average. Pisces. Career matters for your sign receive a big dose of good fortune from the stars today, and there should be plenty of support from coworkers and employees to go along with it, perhaps with the exception of one chronic malcontent. Money matters continue to show restriction, and we're extending our advisement against joint purchases. According to the stars, romantic potential for your sign looks a little low today, and we're thinking that it could be due to your partner being a bit under the weather. If involved in sports, we're giving your sign's potential performance a rating of slightly better than average for the day. Aries. At work or in the practice of your profession, according to the stars, the conditions are looking so-so. An exception to this is if you work creatively, such as practice an art, write, sing, or play music, etc., in which case you can expect to receive a boost from today's stellar influences. Money matters are looking solid for Aries today, and prior to sundown, you should even have some luck on your side. Romantic matters are looking pretty good, but the stars suggest that later in the evening, you should be careful with the topic of conversation. But if you're lucky, later in the evening there won't be a whole lot of chit-chat. When it comes to athletics, the stars suggest Aries being slightly off peak when it comes to energy, but still capable of a formidable performance on the track, court, field, or in the ring. Taurus. As it relates to your career, if you find yourself having to carry the weight of the world without any help, well, it's only temporary, and while unpleasant at the moment, it's days like these that are getting you closer to reaching your goals. Matters of personal finances are looking a little shaky for your sign today, and our advice is to put off all major financial decisions and purchases for another day. In regards to intimate relationships, it appears there could be some challenges there too, but nothing that cannot be overcome with good communications. If involved in sports, there is a need to guard against strains and sprains, but a solid performance is certainly within your reach. Gemini. According to the stars, whether employed or self-employed, you should be able to overcome most any opposition. If you have a secret project in the works, this should go very well today too. Money matters are looking strong for your sign today. However, as the day progresses towards evening, you could find yourself spending more than what you had originally planned. Under these planetary positions, romance can be considered very fortunate. And lastly, when it comes to athletic potential, for today, we're giving your sign a rating of above average. If you have enjoyed the audio version of the Sun Sign News, we ask that you give us a thumbs up and even subscribe to this channel if you are so inclined. That will help keep us on the air and delivering a daily dose of cynicism and sarcasm wrapped in a supercharged daily sun sign horoscope. And remember, don't blame us.